So before joining the boot camp, you gave me exercises to speak with girls, like heart shape, saying I love you, giving high fives, and it gave me great amount of anxiety because I didn't had any frame of reference about it being real and functional. And afterwards, and after the boot camp, I actually saw someone do it, and it was a great help. It does work. Uh, Completely. This is like not a little bit. It does work. Simply works. Getting positive reactions. It's
That
like, yeah, it's like you told me you're getting anxiety and being afraid and cringing inside for something that it's not that bad actually. It's you can say things. It's all right. I spoke with many coaches. I'd say five. Seen a lot of videos online. I vibed with straight to the point and being very methodical and not being all about esoteric about shit. Like it's factual. Simple as it's factual, it's easy to understand, straight to the point. Never proposed any magic solution. You just said, hey, it's hard work, and I have a good framework to do some hard work. And so it didn't sound like bullshit. And then we worked together for around 6 months and did the boot camp, and it worked perfectly. The method I thought was good and interesting, and I thought would give me a lot of help, which it did. So it was really a matter of not getting scammed, having a good price, and actually paying for something worth my time. Price is not something that people should think too much about. It's what you're getting, if it's worth your time. Because in the end, if you're spending $200, but you lose 5 months of your time doing bullshit, even if you didn't pay much, you lost more. Well, conversation by texting was platonic, and I never managed to go anywhere. Getting numbers, very hard. It would go nowhere, mostly. If it anything happened, it would go nowhere, usually. I just get like Instagram from time to time. It's like, yeah, half-hearted, half-fast giving it, and then, and then flacking, ghosting, whatever the fuck. Not interested. This is like, eh. If I go out, I know I'll get like one number after a good night that is worth my time usually, or at least I can try something. Definitely during the rest of my time in the US, there was like a huge difference
you,
between my previous vacations
but
in the
can you
US,
examples?
like 2 years ago. Well, 2 years ago, socializing was good, never an issue, but like getting girls interested was not that always platonic. And then this time, got good dates, got good numbers. Girls were interested, and they were really like not just like I give you the thing, we'll see, whatever. And there was like some emotional investment between every meeting I had. Struggling. Before leaving, it was like I told you, hey, wait. Let's do a last stand. Let's raise the flag one last time. I walk to you, and I see a girl, and I smile to her, and then she smiled back, and she asked me if I'm Andre, and I say no, I'm not. I guess I'll be your new date. And then she laughed a lot, and then we had a good chat for until the guy arrived. And she expected me to be the date, and it was not. Actually, it was the wrong person because the guy was late. So never be late in Miami, you guys. Remember that. Because I'll be here to steal your date. And so I took a number, And the guy arrived, and I told her goodbye. And and the next day I went to see her, and then the day after, 2 days after, I went to see her again. It's just I'm not from Miami, so we didn't date. But if I lived there, we'd have had a good time. If I lived in the US, it would be very different. I'm just saying it. It's just like you see and you copy, and it's easy. Oh, you see it done, it works. You copy, it works. Simple. It's not that hard. I'm not that complicated. It's just I go if I don't know and I'm like lost, just get very anxious about social things. And then you showed it to me and I copied it. It worked for both of us. So it was like, okay, cool. What I learned is that was my biggest difficulty was approaching and keeping things engaged. It's just like social contexts where you meet was always the most difficult thing to juggle with. And so with the exercise and the tools you gave me, I can like more or less, if I'm in the mood, just say, okay, I can approach this girl and I can go straight to the point with her without it being too awkward and having a laugh with it. And that was the first things that was really difficult. And the second one was keeping her engaged, like in the nightclub, which was very difficult. Just having a good texting, I'd say it was not completely related to the bootcamp. It was something that we worked very hard together during the whole lessons. That was I can see the change. It's like if you apply the basic framework, you can have like already have 60% evolution on the reactions, which is huge. The fine tunings takes time though. That's on person by person. Those were the very good things I learned. There was fun. I learned to have fun in the club again. Working with Coach Armin was very agreeable, very fun and good time. A lot of jokes, a lot of learning opportunities. So you always have sessions, a little time locked in the day where you do a bit of theory, use your brain. Then you have a lot of time dedicated to practice. So then you don't only use your brain, but you use like your spirit, I guess, in a way. It's like you're letting it flow through you, the lesson, and you're applying it into the real world. When you do the general coaching, you always have very in-depth lessons that are very important. Take notes, read a lot, and then you have which is like the standout, which is the earbud session. So everything that you learn with Armin, you apply it on the earbud session, so he'll be on your ears. Sometimes it can even be your eyes, and he will help you live, and he will listen to everything you do, so you can have your little tooth fairy behind you helping you, and that's very, very good. That's very calming and reassuring. So it's a lot of learning and pedagogy. I don't know if it's an English word. That is very agreeable. So you all have a good time and you're never feeling any pressure over you because it goes naturally. Night game was fun because Armin can adapt a lot. So if you don't have shit taste and you don't bring him to a shitty club, he will have a good time with you and he will show you the gist. So it's gonna be a good time. And the technicalities of it looks very obvious and easy once you see him putting it in practice. He always gives you feedback all the time, on real time, like discreetly and with fun. So it's always good, constructive feedback that you get when working with him. The night game, he will show you everything, like how to interact, how to attract, how to keep attention. Every time it's always based on example and him showing you the stuff. So you just have to copy with your eyes and your ears, and that's it, and your mouth. It's not that hard. It's practical teaching. There was the simple meeting with a nice group. With Armin, there was always a nice moment where you could like meet someone reliable to spend your time in the club with. So you will have a shoulder to lean on, so you don't feel too ostracized in the club because it can feel that way when you're not from the place. So he would show you how to have like a good a good friend, either a group of two or three where you can have fun regularly with. And then he will show you, like he said, how to hype up everyone and bring a group to get hyped up and dance together and have fun and really get deep with the music. We were in a techno club, so everyone was really jamming really hard. It was bringing attention over you that show interest. That was like the big trick. It's like managing to catch the eyes of everyone in a healthy way. Armin is very generous with his time, generous in many ways that I won't spoil. Just expect a lot of generosity and a good time and an agreeable time and a fun time. A lot of laughs. It never stops. I really liked we went to the mall. We just had like for me what like the most difficult thing was like approaching waitresses and shit like that. You really made me feel confident about approaching waitresses. There's always beautiful waitresses, so it's so frustrating to just never do anything with it. It's just like, oh, so many beautiful women working and just gotta ignore them somehow, which feels awful. That was really cool. I really liked as well that the part when you were spying on me during my date. So you could give me like good feedback. That was great. That was very funny. Your assessment on the girls that I would choose was really cool as well. It was very fun to have like nice discussion on who I was choosing and how you felt about it and if you thought it was a good idea or not, if they were smart, like worth time, shit like this. It's great. You could see that if putting our foot on something toxic or not. Simple as. Yeah, I recommend it highly. The the highest recommendation I could give. Um, it's fun. It's worth your time. It's smart. It's full of surprises.